Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of my Crystal Palace save. If you remember from the last game, we got a nice victory against Fulham, 3-0 away from home. Batshuayi got a lovely hat-trick, which is good, on loan from Chelsea. So yeah, everything looking good at the minute so far. But this episode we have some big tests. We've got Man City, last season's champions, at home, Tottenham. We'll probably get the Cardiff game in as well, and maybe even Burnley. See how we go. But yeah, tough month ahead. So see if we can keep the ball rolling. Going to be very difficult to get any points off of City and Tottenham. So any points we do get is going to be a bonus, to be honest with you. I don't know whether to tweak my system for these games or just go with what I'm going at. I may sort of play with how I'm playing because I think if I get a bit too defensive against these teams, I'm going to invite a lot of pressure. I might go with what I'm doing, try and see if we can get a goal, and then perhaps shut it up a little bit mid-game. But yeah, I think we'll try that. I think it'd be a bit silly to sort of start changing tactics straight away. And Andros Townsend got called up to England, probably for his good form there. That was good. He got a call up. Fantastic. Apologies for that, that's my phone. Just put that on the silent quick. It's a bit annoying, that tone. Right, let's crack on here. So, that's a player that England did miss, getting him. He's a decent little player. Confidence player, one of those players that needs to be confident to really see the best of him. And then when you see the best of him, he's actually a real good player. I think that's what hampered him against when he played for Man United. The fact that he probably lacked a bit of confidence, wasn't getting a lot of game time, which does affect confidence, and he never really saw the best of him, which I'm glad at, because obviously being a massive Liverpool supporter, you know, and pretty much detesting United, it was good to see. But lad's clearly got potential. If I remember, I think he played in a friendly for England, actually. Sure he did. But I think if you're playing in a friendly, it doesn't count to you actually being called up. You get a cap for it, I believe, but I don't think you you're eligible for that nation. You can still sort of switch allegiance unless you play a competitive match. So yeah, England missed a trick there, really. Because we've got some good talent coming through, obviously. Jadon Sancho, players like that. Hudson-Odoi. So yeah, it would have been good to have an extra option, certainly. But, he's a good player nonetheless. So we're into the League Cup second round. We come in a bit earlier than the other teams because we've got no European commitment. I'm just going to do it all off the bat. And we got Scunthorpe away. Scunthorpe of League One. So yeah, be a good game to go to, away from home. Not quite sure how I'm going to treat the League Cup this season. I mean, we're not spoilt for choice to rotate the team, really. May make a few rotations here and there, but ultimately I would love to win it, because for a club like Palace, they need a trophy, whatever it may be, and the League Cup would be a great trophy to have. Alright, I didn't realise this guy was on loan from Sao Paulo. I thought he was out on loan. I don't know why I thought that, but that's good, because our other keeper's injured, so we can put him on the bench. Drinkwater's obviously out, which is a pain. So I think what I might do is... I might give McArthur that role. Even though he's a DMC, I might play him a bit further forward. Everything else is pretty much spot on. Just check the condition of the players. Everyone's pretty much near enough match fit, so let's check my tactics again. So I'm going into this game, I'm not expecting nothing. City have got a much better team than we have. I might as well give that fella the number. Actually, yeah, we'll give him the number 1, why not? Done that again. Yeah, I mean, you've only got to look at their team. Look at this, the team they've got there. Look, Sané, Sterling, Aguero. You know, it's just ridiculous. Look at Aguero. I mean, look, great player, isn't he? You know, De Bruyne, fantastic player as well. Sané, look, you just only got to look at the quality they've got. How are they lining up? I mean, yep, they're going with that tactic again. They're looking to attack us. What I might do actually, good point. I might put. Is that how you do it? I think that's it. I might put Sacco on Aguero to try and shut him out of the game. So here goes. Hope for the best. So Company's got an injury, that's good. Weakens their defence a little bit. And then De Bruyne scores. So we're really up against it now. As I say, I'm not expecting nothing in this game. Get in, Zaha! Get in! That's me talking him up. Talking him up before the game about his real life qualities, and then boom, he repays me in the game. Fantastic. Well, we're definitely holding our own. That's good to see. City don't look like they've turned up really at the minute. And then they score. They've got so much quality, man. Oh, Aguero should have buried that really. Sacco obviously let him go there. At least we're making a game of it. Oh, City. They're punishing my words. Oh, bloody hell. We're under the cosh here. Oh, Hennessy's keeping us in this. Well, they're tearing us a new one. Nobody's really performing that greatly, to be honest. Do we change anything? I think maybe go direct here. Get Batshuayi to hold the ball up. I might go for a different approach here. Try it with Batshuayi. If not, then we've got Andy Carroll to bring on and we can go long. But yeah, I'm gonna. Did he make forward runs as well? Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll give this a go. We'll change it up a little bit. We'll go a bit more direct and try and get balls into the box. Because I can't see us playing through Man City, that's for sure. Ah, 3-1. Well, as expected, wasn't it, really? I'm going to go for the plan B option here. I'm going to take Batshuayi off, bring on Andy Carroll, and I'm going to go long. I'm just going to basically go for broke here. I'm going to bring Barkley up there, Milovic there. He doesn't make 4 runs, does he? Don't run with the ball. So, I don't know why. I'll put him on 4 runs there. We get these guys on long shots. They only good at long shots. Townsend is. Zaha isn't really. Barkley, he's not bad at long shots. Might as well shove him on as well. MacArthur. Put these boys on long shots. We just go for broke in the last 9 minutes or so. We haven't been disgraced, that's for sure. Nothing going on really, is there? Here we go. Can we get a goal back? No. Well, yeah, we lost 3-1. It was expected. City dominated pretty much. Look at their players. They pretty much wiped the floor. We weren't expected to win that game, home or not. Gave a good account of ourselves. That's the way it goes. Rub that one off the board. Chelsea lost to Wolves. Wolves are a good team in real life. I'm very impressed with them this season. Beat a lot of the big 6. We're unlucky the other day actually to lose to Watford. I mean, Watford played well as well. Played really well, in fact, to come back from 2-0 down, I think it was. But yeah, Wolves are a team to watch out for, certainly. Got them playing really well. I mean, half their teams like Portugal internationals as well, isn't it? Yeah, I do apologise. I like to talk to myself sometimes. Keep me sane with the old microphone. So, yeah, if you hear me baffling on a bit, that's sort of my way of concentrating on the game. What am I doing here? Yeah, so we lost that there. Tottenham coming out in 3 days' time. Don't get much easier, does it? That's the period. Oh, the Cardiff game's been moved. Ah, I see. Here we go. Yeah, to call ups. We needed that really because in between, well, after 2 toughies, you want to be playing a team like Cardiff really. No, I mean no disrespect to them, but they're not a City or a Tottenham, are they? So. Okay, so how have Tottenham got on in their past couple of games? They lost to Celtic in the Champions League. Oh, that was a playoff. Right, so they beat them on aggregate 3-2. But at Celtic Park, which is always a tough place to go, they lost 2-0. That's very Tottenham-y, that, isn't it? Hot and cold. But they did beat Brighton in the league. Another very good outfit, aren't they? Sissoko, ex-Newcastle. Michael Vaughan. Yeah, Swansea, isn't he? Sorry, again, I'll just like to check out a few things sometimes. Right, okay. Hennessy, I thought, had a good game. So no need to swap him for this fella. Drinkwater's still out. I think what I might do... Barkley. I'm tempted to try Barkley in this position and then play Mayer there. Other than that, not much to change really. I don't like the fact, I mean, you expect it at a smaller club like Palace, but it's just not a lot to choose from really. I mean, the first 11's pretty okay. It's a decent side really. And then you've got the likes of these players that don't really excite you, do they? So, as we go on with these seasons, we definitely need to try and strengthen the team in all areas and add some depth, beef it up a bit, you know. Again, another game that I don't really expect us to win. If I could get anything out of this, then I'd be very happy. That reminds me, actually, before he scores, yeah, he scores. I was just about to put a player man marking Harry Kane, and then just before I'm about to do it, he goes and scores. But we'll do it now, because you can't leave him on his own. Disappointing. Come on. Oh, come on. So we're definitely creating chances in these games, but we're struggling to bury it. Oh, 2-0. But this is what I like about this new update. It's very real. Oh, 3-0. It's very realistic in the sense that you're not expecting Palace really to beat Tottenham away from home, or even to beat City at home. You know, it's I don't know, I might be mistaken, but I think these data updates and patches, getting Zaha, have made the game harder, but not too hard, and made them realistic, and I like that. This is how you want it. Get in 3-2. This so you want it. You know, you don't want it too easy. You don't want it too hard. You just want it playable. And I might be mistaken. It might just be me, but I think something's happened with these updates and patches that make the game even better. And this game for me is just fantastic. Hennessy's got 5 there. Oh, great. He had a good game last time. Nothing to change really. Fantastic we've come back into this. So I'm just going to go for it. No, oh, he nearly got a yellow there, a red there. Oh, come on, boys. Keep going. Come on, boys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 4-2. Damn. I think this game over now, to be honest with you. Defence have had a shocker. Sacco is just... It's not even bothered leaving. He's left Harry Kane on his own. I'm going to go direct and swing this up again. Barkley may have had quite a good game, to be fair. I'm going to get Carroll to hold up the ball. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take him off. And if he's forward running into the box, that's what we want him to do. Want him into the box. Maybe that's not working. And I think I'm going to bring... just to shore it up a little bit more. Let's just go for broke again. Would have been nice to get a point out of these 2 games, but again, we weren't expected to. So 4-2 we lost. We didn't disgrace ourselves in either of these games. 2 games we were expected to lose, but we conceded 7 goals. But yeah, bit gutting that, but we're not expected to beat them teams. Certainly away from home. and the board are unhappy with it. Don't know why. I guess. Oh, sorry, I don't know what I've done there. So I'm going to drag the screen a little bit. Bear with me. It's better. Yeah, I don't know why they're unhappy. I guess because of the London rivalry thing, but you can't expect us to be competing with Tottenham. So Burnley up next, and that's not an easy game either. Burnley away from home's always tough, and then we got Wolves at home. So another 2 tough games really, but games that we've got a chance in. I mean, looking at the positives, we scored 3 goals against Tottenham and City, so we've showed that we can score against the best defensive really. So yeah, we haven't done too badly. Standard wins here for the top 6. Three 0 City. Andy Carroll's general fitness. So I'm going to give him a warning for that. That's good, he accepted it. He's got to know that he can't mess around with me. I've given him a chance here by signing him. So he needs to repay me with at least putting in 100%. Can forgive him that if he puts 100% in, then you can forgive a player for that. But if he turns up and he's not willing to put it in just wants a paycheck, he can piss off basically. Drink water's on his way back. We need him. Lacking a bit of quality in the park, middle of the park. We need to win that game against Burnley. Excuse my throat. Guardiola, manager of the month. Aubameyang, player of the month. Rashford, young player. Bristol City have come in for Papa Suarez. I'm going to sell him because, quite frankly, he's not as good as what we've got. It's the international break now. Hence the long break in between games. How did England get on? Probably tell me. Town Indy played. They lost to Uruguay in a friendly. But he got a run out, which is good. So it looks like Sunderland have come in for Suarez as well. So yeah, off you pop, mate. I think he's going to probably choose Sunderland over Bristol. Sunderland, with no disrespect to Bristol, are a bigger club. Won a lot more of the bigger honours, and have quite a big support, not just in the city itself, but all over the world. I believe Sunderland have got supporters. But he chose Bristol. Wow. Well, I've had my words then. Apologies to Bristol City supporters. Just want to see what they... So yeah, they've never really won anything big. Welsh Cup? What the hell is this? Welsh Cup. I suppose Bristol's not far from Wales, is it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, he's chose Bristol. It's probably something there. Maybe they offered him more money or something, I don't know. Drinkwater's back, brilliant. And Barcelona have made Ousmane Dembele available for transfer. £50 million they want for him. Been treated unfairly. We've not got a prayer. Look at his stats, but we're never going to be able to get him, or even afford that. So, not even bother with that one. Under 21s. Okay. Another injury. Although we're not Connor Wickham. I'm only going to go to him if it's last resort, really. I've actually put him up for transfer, I believe. He was another player, I think, that was tipped to do big things. I believe he was at Ipswich, I think. They were tipping him. He was linked with quite a lot of the big boys. I believe he was linked with Liverpool at some stage. Yeah, career's not really took off either, is it? Right, here we go. Burnley away. Always a tough one. Number one's nearly back. Drinkwater, how's he doing for fitness? He's 100%. I'm going to throw him straight in there. Max Mayer's stats are improving. That reminds me, actually, did we sign Stuart Pearce? Didn't come, did he? So what the hell's happened there? I just want to have a look at that, because maybe he went somewhere else. I forgot all about that, to be honest with you. Ah, yeah, he signed for these guys. A French semi-professional team. And he signed for them instead of coming for a Premier League team. That is a strange one. But, hey ho, I guess. We do need another coach because we are missing one. I think you can have 5. Pretty sure you can. I might be wrong. But the only guy that's available is him. So, he's 68 years old, but he wants a bit of a wage. But we might as well bring him onto the team because we need someone. Right, okay. So yeah, Drinkwater's back. So we'll swap Maya and Barkley over again, because Barkley is the more advanced out of him and Drinkwater, I believe. Drinkwater tends to sit back a little bit more, I believe. We'll put Maya there. Yeah, all is well at the minute. There's Biswaga. Van Arnholt. He's performed pretty poorly, hasn't he, Van Arnholt? So I think what I'm going to do, I might give Joel Ward a crack. His stats are a lot better. I might give him a go, because Van Arnholt's not really doing anything at the minute for me. Here we go. Are they lining up? Peter Crouch there. Loved Peter Crouch. So underrated as a player. You know, he played for Portsmouth, Villa, Norwich, Southampton, Liverpool. I remember his days at playing for us. It was fantastic. Tottenham, Stoke, and now Burnley. Been about, got a great record for England. Even though a lot of his goals were against smaller nations, it still counts, you know. And I really rated Peter Crouch. You know, Peter would look at him, gangly, crap. He wasn't. He was a very good footballer for someone of his stature and size. So, yeah, always go down as a cult hero for me at Liverpool. Especially his goal against United in the FA Cup. Remember that? I think it bounced sort of on the bar and come down. It was a great goal. That was the year we won it, 2006, when we beat West Ham in that epic cup final. Come on, boys. It's too nervy, this. Too nervy. No. Oh. Flipping hell, I don't like this. Another injury, and it's a real key player as well. Great. I'm going to give Max Meyer a go on the wing. Has he got the stats for it? He's a good dribbler. Pace isn't very good. He can cross it. Good creativity, good agility, technique. Yeah. He might do a job on the wing. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to put him on long shots as well, because he's got. See if I can cut in and whack one in. 0-0. We're probably playing the better out of the two sides. There's not a lot in it. Injury for both of us. Hopefully Tierney ain't out for a long time, because he's a key player for us. Oh, this is nervy. This is nervy. I don't want to lose this one. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. I'm driving. Oh. Cut the tension with a knife. Come on, boys. This is just end to end. Point to the spot. Batshuayi. 1-0. Penalty. Brilliant. Get in. I'm going to tone it down a bit now. I'm going to take the pressing and offside off. I'm going to bring these guys in. Tuck them in a little bit. I'm going to take Zaha off, bring AU on. I'm going to shut this down a little bit. Drink water I'm going to bring off. I'm going to go like that. It might be a crazy tactic, a lot of you might think, but yeah, I think we've got to try and slow this game down a bit now. As we got a 1-0, I'm happy with that. Burnley are from home, tough game. Let's see this out. Get in! 2-0, Batshuayi, game over. They're not coming back from this. Get in, 2-0. Buzzing with that. Great result. Wayne Hennessy had a cracker. Well done, lads. Fantastic. Top win, that. Top win. Townsend's out for 2 weeks. He played really well there. The Boulder are loving it too. I must realise Burnley's a tough game away from home. No matter who you are, you know you're going to get a tough game at Burnley away. United Chelsea, big game there. Hoping we can squeeze that Wolves game in, but we're ticking down the time. 3-3 there, wow. So we might not get that one in this episode. I'll see. I'm conscious about keeping it at 45 minutes because I think when you upload them to YouTube, they tend to take quite a long time. I don't know if there's some sort of limit on it. I like to try and keep them at 45 if I can. Thereabouts anyway. Champions League, Liverpool Juventus, and Juventus tonked them 4-1. I love this game. I can't sing enough praises for this game. It's just fantastic. We've got Tony Carr in. So we've got our full quota of coaches, but I'm going to leave the training thing because some people said it doesn't really matter too much if you put them on different things, but I like to put them on like 3 each, so their workload's not too much, but I'll have to look into that. I might leave it for now, see how we get on. Tottenham 1, Barcelona 1. Yeah, as I was saying, this game is just superb, isn't it? You know, just the way you can get through it, the depthness of it is just perfect, you know. And with the update team and the people that patch it as well, gosh, it's a dream, isn't it? It just keeps the game alive, and yeah, I can't sing their praises enough. Really, it's just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. To be able to have a game that's 17, 18 years old and playing it to this day and still grips you like it did when you first played it. It's just fantastic. You know, even there's a cult following that still play the old database with the old players. You know, and you can still get enjoyment and fun out of doing that. But for me, you've been there, done it. You know, all the players to sign. And for me, it gets a bit boring. You know, not to say that I'd never go back to it, because there are times when you want to go back to the old database, but yeah, you just having the chance to update it, you know, find new players and just play it to real life is just, how can you know, how can you beat it, really? The new FMs don't even come close. They're leaning more to towards realism, which you can understand, but then you've got to have the element of gameplay as well. Who's got time to go and play, like, sit there for nearly a whole day and just get through a pre-season? It's not what you want to be doing, you know. This, you could probably get through a season in a matter of hours if you really kept the league count down and was consistent with it, and you could get it done easily in a day, but yeah, it's just great, and it's just great. Get in, Danny Drinkwater, first goal for the club, and Wolves is not an easy game either. We'll take that. One 0 at half time. Lads are playing well. I'm going to bring him off because bring Martin Kelly on. He's on a yellow. He's not playing that well. We don't want to be losing any players through suspension or anything like that. We can't afford to, really. Come on, boys. Get in. Max Mayer comes in for Townsend. Scores a goal. Can't ask for better than that, can you? Smashing it, absolutely smashing it. Right, I'm gonna bring Andy Carroll on again. I'm kind of being loyal to him. Probably the ex-Liverpool connection. I want to see him get a goal, really. He's got to give something back to the club. We'll bring off Sahar and we'll give him Sacco a go. Very good result this, if it stays like this. Get in, 2-0 win. Brilliant. Danny Drinkwater, man of the match performance. So Carroll actually won 3 out of 8 headers, which is a bit strange considering he's got 19 there. Brilliant. So basically, so far in this season, we've done everything that's asked of us. We weren't expected to beat City, weren't expected to beat Tottenham. We lost them games, but put in a good fight. And the other 3 teams, the Fulhams, the Burnleys, the Wolves, teams around us or just below us, we've beat them, all 3 of them, and not conceded a goal. So you can't ask for better than that. We're sitting 7th, which in reality, if you look at the top 6, not going by this, but in real life, City, Tottenham, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah, Chelsea, sorry. Where are they? Well, they're down there. Drawn 3, lost 1. They're the real life top 6, so we're actually sitting in 7th for the best of the rest at the minute, even though 5 games have been played. So yeah, you can't ask for better than that. Brilliant. So yeah, all in all, a good episode there, really. Weren't expected to beat City and Tottenham, as I say, but beat the teams we were meant to beat, or had a chance of beating, I should say. And yeah, all in all, good episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.